Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out Kinfire Delve, Vainglory's Grotto.
Yes, and this is from Incredible Dream.
Yeah.
Plays 1 to 2 players. It will play more as long as you have extra Kinfire Delve sets. However, this is indeed designed for 1 or 2 players and plays, according to the box, in about 60 minutes. So thanks to Incredible Dream for providing us this copy of Kinfire Delve Vainglory's Grotto. But they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games.
That's right.
So if you enjoy cooperative dungeon crawlers, that is basically what this is. You are going to basically work your way through the dungeon stack, so to speak. What do they call it? The well. We have to descend the well, trying to delve ever deeper into the well to find Vainglory and her minions, and then defeat Vainglory.
That's right. I just want to point out that the quality of the cards is awesome.
I mean, they are super shiny.
Show that one.
So they all have this mirrored gold on them.
So
At
pretty.
least the character cards do.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even see the camera right there. the Logitech camera. It's beautiful.
Really nice.
My character cards look like this. Look at that. How beautiful that is.
Yeah, so I'm impressed by the quality of just the cards themselves. Just to start it off, I wanted to point it out because it's very noticeable.
Yes, so. I agree entirely. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you get in this small box game with it's got a lot of big punch to it while I explain all the rules.
Yes.
So what you are going to do is separate all the cards into the different types. There are 3 master cards, and I don't mean MasterCard versus Visa. I mean Vainglory is the master, and she is the reverse side of this card, which is what you are looking at. They are all the same on all 3 of those cards. The other side is different, and we don't know what is on the other side. So I don't want to show you what's on the other side of this because that'll let us know what is not. So each player is going to choose a seeker. I have the game comes with 2. I have chosen Asha of Brillbrook, and Steph has chosen Core.
With his really cute minion friend.
Oh yeah, look at cute. He's so cute.
I love him.
He's her friend.
So I had to pick him.
You're also going to get your own deck of cards. When you are playing with 1 seeker, you're going to draw a hand of 8 cards. With 2 seekers, you're going to draw a hand of 7 cards. If you have an additional delve box, you can play with 3 or 4 seekers, drawing 6 or 5 cards respectively. There are also 6 exhausted cards. You don't want to be exhausted. This is bad.
Yeah.
So shuffle those up and take the 57 well cards, shuffle them up, draw the top 4, and place them around the master just like so. Now, this is all the space you're going to need. This is not going to spread out into a large dungeon. You're just going to have to surround Vainglory on those 4 orthogonal sides. Discard the top 3 cards of the well deck, which you can see right here, turned sideways. This is called the well discard pile, and we like for these cards to be discarded. These are critters we're not going to have to face.
Yeah.
So that is good news for us.
We draw 6.
I said, so if you were with me when I was speaking, when I was reading the rules.
Yep.
How many cards does each player get, guys? 7 cards. 7 cards.
Sounds good.
6 if you are playing with 3 players. 7 cards. Yes, 7 cards. So, as I was saying, take your health die. This is a shared health tracker that both of you together have 10 life. So, when this goes down to 0, guess what? Bad news.
We did.
If you want to play on hard mode, set this to 8 instead.
No, we're not doing that.
No. So, who's going first, Steph? You haven't gone first all day today.
I'll go first.
Let's have you go first. So, on your turn, you are going to select one of the 4 well cards that surrounds the master, and you're going to interact with that well card. There are 2 types of cards in the well deck. There are events and there are challenges. Whenever there's an event, all you're going to do is read the instructions on the event card and perform them. They do not automatically activate unless the card says so. You have to actually interact with that card. If it is one of these cards, which you see around here, these are all challenges. Now, these are not all critters. These 2 are indeed combats, but this is a trap, and this is a puzzle. Notice that the color of the card does not indicate what it is because you have a green trap and a green puzzle, combat here. So after you have completed your action interacting with one of these 4 cards, if there are fewer than 4 well cards, you're going to draw cards from the top of the well and place them into play. And then your turn ends and play passes to the seeker on your left. We keep going until we have won or lost the game. So whenever you're attempting a challenge, you are basically trying to defeat this number at the top. There are 4 types. The only one that you don't see on the table in front of us is obstacles. So there's combat obstacles, puzzles, and traps. Some cards have story text on them which do not affect gameplay, but the card abilities are down here at the bottom. The number up here is the difficulty, the amount of progress tokens that have to be placed on the card in order to complete it. There is going to be a reward next to this little cup here, and next to the skull is a penalty. That is the penalty that you're going to suffer every time you attempt a challenge, but you do not complete it. But when you do complete it, ta-da, you're going to get whatever this is. Hey, this is the symbol that says you are going to delve. This means take 3 cards from the top of the well deck and put it into the well discard pile, face down, so you don't know what we don't have to encounter.
That's really good.
So, how do you attempt a challenge on your turn? You are trying to complete it by placing those progress tokens, of which the game comes with a bunch of 3s and 1 tokens. You can use these or any other appropriate counter of your choice. And you can add progress as a result of a skill card that you play, or dice, or special effects. If you complete a challenge, as I mentioned, you're going to get the reward. So, there are 4 steps to doing a challenge. First, you're going to play a skill card as an action if you want. So, for instance, let me show off one of these. If I wanted to go up against this blue obstacle, I could do something like this. You notice that this card can be played against blue or green, and it's going to give me a value of 2. If there were any effects down here, then I would also follow all of those rules. For example, something like this, it's a 3, but it says don't roll this turn, and if you complete this challenge you are attempting with no excess progress, you get 3 delve for free. So, as you can see, each one of these cards deals with certain card colors. So, play a skill card as an action. Then you can boost the action up to 2 times. Hey, Elevation Games, thanks for the raid. What are y'all doing?
What were you playing?
So, whenever you play your skill card as an action, you can't boost it. Other players can boost it. So, Steph could boost my action up to 2 times. For example, let's take a look at this card that I played here. If I wanted to boost Steph's action, I would get uh, she would get +1, but it must be to a blue or a green check. Now, they are not always, the colors do not always match. For example, this green card will help out against white. White means it's any color. So you'll see that that's going to be +1 or +3 if this is an obstacle that it's going against. So generally, you want to save these for if this number is higher than this number, obviously you're going to want to save them to use them as actions. But sometimes your teammates need that little extra oomph to get the challenge done.
Also, like, I have one card that's like, if this is your last card in hand, draw a whole new deck of cards without triggering that. So, like, maybe I want to get rid of cards.
Right. We'll talk a little bit about that you mentioned here in a second. But yeah, perhaps you want to do that. In a single player game, you can boost your own actions with 2 boosts, but unless you're playing with multiple, if you're playing with multiple players, you can't boost yourself. Other players must boost you. Then you're going to get to roll the dice. Notice that there are 3 dice with 2 of each color of symbol on it, and you've got the extra die here, and it has light and dark symbols. This is called, I don't know, I guess it's called the light and dark die. A white result means that it matches all 3 colors, which means it is worth a progress towards anything. But if you roll the little black result here, the little darkness result, it matches none of them. So, and there are some card effects that will trigger on dark or light, whichever one that you have rolled. So keep that in mind. So if I'm going after this blue challenge, I want to roll as many blue symbols as possible. That wouldn't have been great. I get 1 extra progress. So count your skill, the boosts, and the colors that match. And put that number of progress tokens on it. Did you beat it? Great. You get the reward. Did you not beat it? Too bad. You take the penalty. And then someone else is going to have to try to take it out later. But you don't lose the progress that you've already placed. In fact, my character loves it when there are challenges out there with progress on them, because whenever I attempt a challenge with at least 1 progress token, I can add 1 additional progress to that challenge. That's pretty awesome. So, you might accidentally complete a challenge that you are not actually attempting. For example, if I end up finishing up a combat against something that adds progress to the other ones, I might actually complete another one of these cards. If that happens, then the seeker whose turn it is going to collect that reward. So, and then you end your turn. You do not draw at the end of your turn. This is unlike many other games. In order to draw more cards, you have to exhaust yourself at the start of your turn, doing nothing else. In fact, if your hand is empty, as Steph was alluding to, you must exhaust yourself and draw a new hand of cards. What happens when you exhaust yourself?
Bad things.
Bad things happen. You have to draw one of these exhaust cards. There are these exhausted cards. There are 6 of them. 3 of them say if you have 3 copies of this card in play, you lose. And so don't let that happen. We had in our game, we had 2 of them out, and we kept putting them back into the exhausted deck. There are effects that will, and rewards that will let you take an exhausted card and put it back into the deck. That was the thing that almost killed us.
Yeah.
Was that specific thing.
For sure.
So, hey, Derek. Game Guildy's in the house.
Huh?
So, um, it says you do not skip your turn. It doesn't consume your turn. You draw a new hand, you draw the exhaust card, and then you take your turn. So you're not skipping your turn. And you draw back up to whatever the default hand size is, which is what, Steph?
7.
Good job. So, whenever the exhausted card's in play, it's always in effect. It will usually hinder you, and it can also help you cause you to lose the game. Whenever you draw a card, if your skill deck is out of cards, fortunately, yes, you can shuffle your discard pile to form a new deck. But if your deck and discard pile are both empty, you cannot draw more cards at this time. So, how do you get to Vainglory? Well, you've got to go all the way through that well deck, usually by delving into the well, so you don't have to encounter those at all. You will put them into the well discard pile. Some of these bad things will put cards back on top, so you don't want that to happen. Whenever you reach the bottom of the if I should mention, when a card effect says to attach a card to the master, you're going to put that card underneath the master card. Cards that are attached underneath might trigger an effect like she's going to be stronger based on how many cards are in are attached to Vainglory. If you need to draw a well card to refill a spot and you cannot because there's none left in the well deck, guess what? You're at the bottom of the well, which is good. Remove any remaining well cards around, and then you are going to put these 4 cards in front of Vainglory. All of them are going to prevent certain cards, certain colors from being used on Vainglory. Vainglory is immune to everything. However, if you manage to defeat Grace, for instance, it says if you complete or discard this challenge, you get to flip it over. Hey, look, Vainglory is now vulnerable to red actions. So you could play a red action against Vainglory, and that'd be great because once Vainglory has enough progress tokens placed on her, she is defeated. You do not have to defeat all 4 of these. All you have to do is make her vulnerable to something and beat her. And that's easier said than done.
Oh, for sure.
Because she is super hard. Now, there's all the back of these Vainglory cards, as I mentioned, there's some sort of special effect on them. So you need to be sure to take note of whatever it is that's affecting you whenever Vainglory is turned up. So, oh, she's also invulnerable to white cards too. White just means any one of the 3. Whenever you do a white card, you have to specify what your white card is equal to. Usually, it's one of the whatever challenge you're going up against. But if you're using it against Vainglory, you do have to specify. Because if Steph is boosting me, she can only boost me with certain colors. So keep that in mind. Whenever a gauntlet card is completed, like I say, we're going to flip them face down. The gauntlet cards are the ones that surround Vainglory. If there are any effects that say delve downwards or retreat upwards, meaning delve, retreat, you just ignore all those effects because you're no longer delving to the bottom of the well. You're already in the bottom. You can never discard the master. The rules actually say, nice try, though. So that's sort of funny. If you fail the master's challenge, you don't always suffer its penalty. For most of the master cards, you're only going to suffer damage if you roll the dark side. Oh, it is called the light and darkness die. If we're ever reduced to 0 hearts, we immediately lose the game. If we ever draw those 3 specific exhausted cards, we lose the game. And that is pretty much it. The one thing that I have not covered is your what is this called? Your lantern card. Your lantern card is going to start off face down. Some game effects will let you turn your lantern card face up, and then you may use your lantern. Now, using whenever your lantern card is face up, it's called charged. If it's charged, you can use it instead of playing a skill card as an action. It acts just like a skill card. It can be boosted like a skill card, but after you resolve it, all you're going to do is turn it face down instead of discarding it. That is all the rules.
Cool.
And turn my lantern face
Got
down.
play, so I'm good.
You've got a play to do?
Yeah.
You're good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Wigsby, when you starting tonight? And why were we not on the BGG homepage at 7 something?
We were for most of it.
We were.
All right, so I have an ability. When any seeker fails a challenge, I may reduce any heart suffered by 1 for each shield on that seeker's current action boost.
Yes. So whenever you see a broken heart symbol that looks like just a cracked shield, but that is a broken heart. So whenever we encounter any of those, and you have played a shield, which that's your deal. That's your jam.
I got shields. Yeah.
You got shields.
Because you don't have any shields. So.
No, but you could boost me with shields.
Yeah. So I have a puzzle card.
You have a puzzle
I'm going to play on. So we didn't read these, but.
Oh, let's do that. Oh, I should also mention Vainglory's default ability.
Yeah.
The backside ability is always when attempting a challenge, it gains +1 difficulty for every other challenge with the same name. There are multiple, for instance, there might be multiple hunting cats. There might be multiple marionettes. So keep that in mind. Dreamer Seat, this says if completed, discard all the cards attached to Vainglory. If failed, attach all the challenges in play to Vainglory. That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
If you failed 3 fountains, suffer 1 damage for every other 3 fountains in play. If completed, triple its reward for every other 3 fountains in play. You really want those.
Yeah,
but it's difficult.
Don't want to fail, yeah.
I mean, it's an 11.
I know, so it's hard.
Hunting Cat, when you attempt any other challenge, this challenge first deals a damage to you. Notice this is in bold. This is to help remind you that you need to do it. And Marionette has nothing special on it but flavor text.
So I'm going to go for the Hunting Cat with fresh eyes.
That seems good. This is a combat. So you're not attempting a puzzle. You are attempting a combat.
Oh.
Is that fine?
Well, should I still do it?
You can. I think you should.
Well, let's see if I have it. I thought.
Or not.
I thought that was a puzzle, but I read it wrong.
I think you should.
I'm just seeing.
You can do this. This is a hello. This is a puzzle. But
right. But I need to get rid of the cat.
Well, that's.
I could do.
Apparently, there are no cards attached to Vainglory, so we get nothing for the Dreamer Seat. Yeah. Hunting Out gives us 3 delve.
I think. What does the little asterisk mean?
Read the card.
From here. If you.
As I mentioned.
Yeah.
I just now said that.
I know.
The asterisk means if you complete it, discard the cards attached to Vainglory. Right. So it's currently not that valuable to us.
Yeah.
That's what I just mentioned.
Yeah. No, I'm just.
She doesn't listen.
I don't. It doesn't. It doesn't register fast.
Got it.
So
I'm not getting on yet. I'm just saying.
Sounds like I'm gonna do.
Don't be sad.
All right, I'm just gonna do this.
She hears me say so many rules that just goes.
Yeah.
So you're doing Aftershock. Hey, as I mentioned, I could help with this. because I've sneak attack, sneak attack. It is +1, but +3 versus combat. Hey, look, that's a 6. There's little chance, though it has happened before. Oh, after this action, you choose another challenge. For every shield you decide to discard, you add 2 progress to the challenge. And also keeping in mind, if I attempt a challenge with at least a progress on it, I just get to add a progress to the challenge.
Right.
So it looks like green, blue, darkness, red, which gives exactly 7. Hey, we get 3 delve. 1, 2, 3 down. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this does not go in the well discard pile. This is completed challenges. Those go off to the side.
Oh.
That's yours. That's mine.
I might discard 1 to add 2.
You don't have to. It's not vital that you do.
So you read this. This is the one that helps us cure the exhaust.
After this action, you may suffer 1 heart, which can't be prevented, to either charge your lantern or -1 exhaust symbol.
So my thought is to discard it now, and it will come back. Right now, we're not really in risk of exhausting.
Yet. Do you have another one of those somewhere down?
I think it's the only one. But I don't know.
That's a risk. I mean,
I just want to add 2 to that. I would hate to fail it.
Well, I don't have to go after that right now.
I know, but all right, I'll just keep it.
I could go after if you. I would hate to lose that one. Then we attach all the challenges to Vainglory.
Well, I can add 2 to it.
Sure, we could. That will almost make sure we get that done. Because there's a reason.
Yeah.
Now we're going to take this. We're going to put this here. That's a combat against a noble. Whenever another green challenge enters play, retreat 1. Meaning put this on top. Whatever's on top goes back on.
We almost want to work on the noble then.
And lose 2 hearts if we miss, right? You know, want me to do this?
You can. We just run the risk of, a green card coming into play, but that's fine.
I auto pass the dreamer seat.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Yes or no?
Sure.
All right, so I am going to auto pass the dreamer seat. When I attempt a challenge with the progress on it, I can add an additional progress to that challenge. Boom. And 3, 4, 5, +2 if attempting a puzzle. 6, 7. I can roll. I don't need to roll because there's no negative effects for this. I'm just going to complete the dreamer seat. And I discard all the other cards that are not attached to Vainglory because there are no cards attached to Vainglory. And that is it. No green. It's a red. See? Nothing to worry about. Now, marionettes, now 8s. That worked out great, stuffing these.
No obstacles. No blue. I might just roll to add stuff. I just don't have a good play is my problem. I could try that, but I really want to complete it. All right, well, I'll just do this, I guess.
All right.
I don't have better.
So I can't see the type. So if
it's a combat.
Okay, thank you. I should have just looked at this one. All right, so this is just a straight 2, right? I don't have a lot that can help. No, mine are bad for helping.
Yeah, I'll end up losing, but
it's just a scratch. Looks like two
Two.
reds.
Yeah. Plus 2 is 4.
So we are at 9. Hmm. Oh. That I will do later. So that's an 8, is it not? It's an
Yeah.
8. I think taking down that marionette's probably the best move for us.
Probably.
I could go after something else, but man, these are all bad right now. I will do this. The sneaky feet. That's 3, 4. 1 extra is 5, plus 2 is 7. I will need to roll 1 symbol. Otherwise, I hit 7 exactly. The good thing is, if I fail the challenge, I ignore the penalty.
Well, that's good.
And I hit a red and a white. So that's major succeed.
Please be blue.
We delve to 1, 2, and flip for red. At least it's not green. It's a great stag. Any other challenge that deals hearts deals an additional heart.
Wow.
Just so you know, I'm really not helpful on
Red. Can't offer any.
I can offer 1 point. My cards are really bad.
I could just roll.
Roll what?
Just roll and not play a card.
I believe select to interact. Yes, play a skill card as an action if desired. You do not need to play a card.
So I'm just gonna roll for red.
All right, that's 2 if we miss. Oh, any other
2.
challenge?
I was gonna say it's just 1.
It is just 1. You are correct. Whoops.
Obviously, I'm gonna miss. So
Right, because you only have 4 dice. That's a
that
0
was
of 4.
first turn. Great. Perfect.
Yeah, that was about as skip of a turn as you can
We
have.
lost the health though. So
Yep, that is true. Now I can't go after it at all for reasons that I have already mentioned. Well, this is 2 damage. This is 3 damage. These are not good. So really got nothing I can do. Is now the time I draw back up. I mean, this is. I think it's way too dangerous because I have no red.
right.
I mean, if you had done 1 lick of damage, that's
Try.
2 licks of damage,
I know.
and I can at least roll blind.
That's what I was really hoping. I was hoping to deal at least 1 damage with that. Of course, I did not.
Well, do you want me to go after it?
Yeah, well, mostly because I really want to play this card, and if I can complete a challenge, then it's really good for us.
Okay, so I'm attempting this. I have no card. I literally have no
Yeah,
card.
that's fine.
Boost or no?
No boost.
All right, 1 damage. I did 1 lick. I did 1 progress down to 7. Not looking good for the home team, that's for sure. I should say the visitors because we are the visitors.
Really hoping for better.
How about no?
You're rolling like me now.
Yep.
So my problem is I only give 2 at this.
Okay.
So I would need to roll 3 perfect For
3, that's 4. That's not perfect.
exactly.
I mean, I still have the 1 help I can provide.
If you don't mind losing the card.
Do I have a choice?
Yeah, you could say no.
It is not good for that, and it is not. It is a waste. It is a busted card. Take basically any of the decent cards in your hand, and it would be like getting rid of that for a 1.
All right.
Flickers. If you complete the challenge you're attempting, delve 3. That's 2, and 1 is 3, and 1 would be 4, meaning you would have to get 2.
I know.
I do like 3 delve because it's 5 delve because it's 2 there. How about this? Unearthly Agility, it's a white boost.
Yeah, I see that. So I need to
But
2.
look, it's a 3. It's a +3 versus obstacle. It's a 1 on this thing.
I know.
It's really bad.
I know.
So
My cards are similar. Did it.
You barely did it.
With your help.
Yes. That's why I took the risk and did it. That's a 5 delve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 delve into.
Can't believe it.
And it's a blue that came up.
Great.
Finally.
That's really good.
It me.
What does it say?
-2. What's that symbol? Oh. Discard cards of your choice from your hand if you fail. Do you have boosts for blue?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of boosts for blue?
No.
Probably not.
I do have a boost for a puzzle, actually. So if you did the blue one, I have a good one.
Just so, but just 1.
It's +3.
Oh.
So I would say if you're going for the puzzle, I could do that one for sure.
Can you boost more?
More? Oh, you want me to
Just I'm just asking. Can you? Not will you, but can you?
Yeah.
Then you may want to. This is 3 with no roll. If I complete it with no excess progress, 3 more delve. If you don't, that's fine. I have to hit it exact. But I'm not rolling.
I guess it's probably worth it.
It is a free, it's 5 delve doing it. So that's +3 versus puzzle and +1 and plus shield, which we don't need the shield.
Right.
Or do we? No, we don't. So that's 3, 4, 7 exactly. So if completed, discard all other maze in play. But we get the 3 and 2 delve for 5 total delve. We like 5 delve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 delve is basically a 10th of the deck. We have a green hunting cat. We undo 1. We retreat 1, basically, because of the noble. I'm down to 2 cards.
So I can't play this?
You can't play it. So we do this.
Sure.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
So, do you have the option to discard that? Oh, you must discard the remaining cards.
That's too bad.
So, your choice.
I guess. I could have. Yeah, either way. So
it's a blue.
Either way,
you can't play it. So draw up and draw this. Refill the board with 1 fewer challenge card. This does not affect the final gauntlet. Basically, all this does is reduce our options, nothing more. But Vainglory's web is in effect.
So do I still play?
Yes.
Okay.
Does not skip your turn. I did mention that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Valley Green.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I kind of want to use this card on. Like, I feel like I could kill that,
Okay. Sounds
but
good.
so I might want to use this card later.
Sounds well, whatever you want to do.
Add to. So, do you think this card is like I need to have played it, or do you?
Discard when a challenge deals heart loss to a seeker to add 2 progress to that challenge. So what's the question?
It's from my hand when I play this.
Yes.
Okay. So
You discard it because if you've already played it, it's added to the discard pile.
right. I'm gonna do. Okay. Do you want me to give you cards?
I mean, I've got 2 cards. I like cards. I mean,
All right. I'm gonna do this.
what does this say? After this action, choose the seeker to draw 2 cards. I can help or I cannot help.
I don't think you have to.
Okay. 2 cards might give me more flexibility. And that's a 1.
Yeah.
That's a green, blue, dark, red. Because they can't see, just so you know, they can't see the top one. So kindness is gone. Hunting cat takes us down to 5.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you attempt another challenge, you lose.
Yeah.
So, and then I draw 2.
Yep.
It gives me some actions here. I could probably go after that. That's 3. 1 extra is 4. 5, 6 for search for traps. So I need 1 extra. I have basically 2 chances on each of these dice and 1 half chance on that die. I don't think we need it.
I could play this.
Do you want to? What's it say? After this action, unless your hand is empty, you may return this. So you're ready to discard it. This is not an action. You're playing it for a boost.
Okay, then I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning it. So that's a green. We barely hit it.
Good job.
Green, blue, blue, dark. So that would have been bad. But it's not bad. After this action, add 1 progress to all traps. Boom. Hunting cat goes away. We delve 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was good.
Nothing pops up there because of Vainglory's web.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
Yep, that is fine. Whoop. This is such a good game. This is this February or January?
January.
This is January.
Okay, so I think I'll go for this guy.
Accept the blow. Before attempting a challenge, suffer the penalty as though you had failed it. That'll drop us to 4.
Or does it? I have a shield.
Suffer the penalty. Also, as though you had failed it. If failed, suffer +1 damage for every other fountain. So yes, that is. So you have that, and your thing says when any seeker attempts, then you have played a shield to the current action. So I would say,
I say it counts.
as if you had failed it, is 1 minus 1 minus 1.
I agree.
So I think that's good.
It's bad if I'm playing it on like lose 2 cards or something, but it's not. I think that's fine. So I don't think you need to boost it, but if you want to boost it,
Right. I don't think so. I think we're good. So that's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total.
it's 6, 7, 8.
7, 8, and 1 is 9. Yes
yeah,
or no?
Yeah. Well, the 1 was already there. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 total. That's what I'm saying.
And then I would say nothing happens again.
Because you still have your shield.
Yeah.
All right. I will have to attack that blind or attack something else. I think I want to give you some options. I'm going to do this mule kick. +2 if attempting a challenge with no progress on it. So that's a 4 currently.
You want me to boost it?
Only if you have something that's clearly good for combat and you can't use it for anything else later.
Well, I'm going to use it. It gives you a shield.
Oh. So it will not hurt me. So that's 5
It's much
total.
better than the card. I mean, the card's fairly good, but yeah.
Right. That's 6 and 7.
Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 2.
Yeah. That's good.
And that's a 2 delve. That is yours. This is mine. 2 delve coming up. 1, 2. And then we have a green challenge. We retreat 1. And we're facing nothing but green. This says you must attempt this challenge.
Okay, so
and
I have
it's
to go there.
3 hearts.
All right, let's see.
Go for it.
All right.
Let's go.
So
You're at 3.
after I roll, I can discard a shield to gain 2, or do I have to do that first?
Well, that's a good question. I think you have to get everything first. Let's see. I think the action, yes, any ability text on the skill card takes effect when it is played as an action.
I'll discard 1 shield card for +2.
So you're at 5 of 7.
Yeah.
So 5 on and roll.
Hopefully I get 2.
That looks like the 2 right there.
Boom.
And you get no reward.
No, but I didn't take 3 hits either.
That's also true. You wouldn't have taken 3 hits.
I would have.
You wouldn't have. I had something. You wouldn't have.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing, so I'm attempting the 3 fountains.
Okay.
It's now got the 10th one on there. I need 1 more. Ooh. Ooh. I will place the 10th one. And instead of taking the damage, I will play my Odd Raven Charm to discard when any seeker suffers 1 heart to prevent up to 2 hearts, then draw a card. It's not great, but that's what I was going to play on you. What?
Yeah. Before that happens, I can do this card.
What does that say? Discard when a challenge. I need to shuffle my card back in.
Well, no. I mean, I think you still take the damage, right? Read the card.
I just said to prevent up to 2 damage.
Okay.
So how would I take the damage? Discard when I suffer damage to prevent up to 2 damage, and I don't take the damage. right?
Right, but so can I play this card or not?
Discard when a challenge deals damage to a secret, add 2 progress to the challenge. No, because I don't think it dealt it.
Okay.
I prevented the damage.
Okay.
Shuffling these up because I didn't get the card. All right. So do I do this or do I not do this? Back to this. It's squirreling me. I draw my card. It's you.
It failed, suffered to every other combat. That's terrible.
I will auto pass that next time.
Yeah. I guess I'll just do that.
After this action, unless your card is empty, you may return this card to your hand. So 2. That's nice. So we'll take 2 hits. I wish I'd saved it.
Well,
But
yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, it is. Look at those. That's 5 hits. That's fantastic.
And then a 2 is dealt to me, and I'm going to discard this.
Okay. Discard when a challenge deals. Add 2 to the challenge. Then draw a card. So we're down to 3.
Comes back to my hand because I still have a card in my hand.
Yes. So we are at 7 on that one.
Oh, not great.
Well, I really have no choice but this. That's a 2. Before this action, I may move any amount of progress from any other cards to the challenger attempting. I don't need to because that 7 and 1 is 8 and 2 is 10, and that is 10.
Yeah.
So perfectly enough with no roll. So the noble is gone. Make sure we haven't accidentally put any. Make sure we haven't put any of our cards in the dead challenges. We delve 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We put 1 up. That is a jeweled spires obstacle. If completed, then you get 3 delve and turn your lantern on. Charge that lantern. Wow. Down to 1 card. I might actually have to draw for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, okay. There's no.
I have to say there have been no blues up hardly at all. So I've been struggling.
Me too. So I could go for the Deadly Rose because there's no combat now. It's less threatening. Dangerous. But if 2 Deadly Rose comes up, that's really bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, because they're also combat and they're all 10s now.
Yeah, it's just not great. It's not the best card, unfortunately, but it's something.
+4 if you discard a shield.
If you don't have one.
You don't have one. So. Oops. Well, I can't help because guess what?
It is what I mean. We have to do something.
We have to do something.
I know it.
Really, you don't. So technically, you don't have to play a card on it. However, your cards aren't helping anyway, so it is one of something. So it's something.
It's a shield.
And it's a shield, so we lose 1
instead of 2.
Yes. And you rolled
for green.
Nothing.
I rolled for green. Wow. Great. 1 damage. That's not good.
Down to 2.
We had cards that helped us heal, I thought. Maybe if we had some rewards or something.
Maybe.
I don't know how we got it before.
I'm sitting on a blue.
Yeah.
So I am discarding it because drawing this. If there are ever 3 copies of Consumed in play, we lose the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean,
Well, how about all this?
do you think I should just do this? Oh, it's you. Good. I don't want to play.
Yeah, it's still going. How about me?
Yeah, you.
That's 10. Me going there is 11.
Yep.
Done.
Sure.
Too bad there's not any more fountains. I mean, should we wait?
I don't know.
I mean, we could wait for that other fountain to hit.
Yeah, could.
I'm just worried about not healing. Looking here, looking here. Oh, how about no?
Oh, how about no?
No, can't do that. How about
Uh,
no?
I had a card.
3, 4. Oh boy. This auto kills us. I think I've got to go after that. I think I've got to. Because it's one for free and I don't have to do a card. We delve 3 and don't triple the challenge, but we don't lose.
I fine with that.
How about an event, the Grand Ball? If it's activated, discard all challenges in play, including this one, to the bottom of the well deck.
Well, what happens? How do we trigger it?
What happens? Discard all. You encounter the event.
Oh.
So there are 2 types, as I mentioned in the rules. There are 2 types of cards: events and obstacles. When you choose an event card to interact with, read the instructions and perform them in order. So discard all challenges in play, including this one, to the bottom of the well deck.
How do we feel about just doing that?
Sure.
Okay.
Because all of these hurt us, they don't heal us. My Lantern says after this action, you may discard up to 2 other challenges. But I've actually got to get it.
I mean, I have to do this, so I mean,
you have to do. You mean this? Got it.
I mean, or I play this here.
After this action, oh,
it's basically a +2 to this card, and I'm probably gonna fail it, obviously.
Okay. So what was wrong with what was wrong with the thing we were talking about where you trigger the event?
Well, I was thinking about it, but or if we don't, I don't know.
As I was mentioning,
okay.
As I said,
I know
that there's only things that hurt us. There's no retreat. There's no heal.
Okay. So then my turn will be to interact with the Grand Ball.
Okay. Now you could draw. I mean, at some point you're gonna have to draw.
Yeah, doesn't have to be now though.
That's correct. So you're gonna Grand Ball it.
Sure.
I don't know if we get to choose the order. I mean, we could put them in this order.
Sure.
This order.
It's all bad.
Bottom of the well. Refill at the end of your turn. Guardian Beast, the Maze, the Unicorn.
Oh, it's 3 hearts.
That's what I'm wanting.
Okay.
When another red challenge enters play, suffer a damage. Unicorn, the Maze. If completed, complete all the other copies of the Maze. If failed, discard 1 additional card for each other Maze. How about... can you boost?
Uh-huh.
All right. 2. Before this action, add 2 progress to any challenge. I don't think I then get to attempt a challenge with at least a progress on it.
I agree.
So, but I can add 2 to whatever. What are you planning next?
I have no cards, so I don't know.
How about the Guardian Beast?
Good.
So that is a 3 now. So I got to roll perfect, is what we're saying.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's all I got. Or you could put the 2 there.
Well, that's the other option. We got to have the hearts. I think we desperately need hearts. So 2, 4. That's no 2, 3, 5.
You need 2, yeah. Looks like 2.
That's 6. That's 7. I almost took one of these. Oh no, I have to add 2 to any challenge, not any. No, I couldn't split them up anyway. I was thinking about splitting them up that I couldn't do. That we get 3 hearts, which puts it from 2 to 5. And that's why I think it was a good idea to do what we did because of what you saw.
Yeah.
We don't delve, we just get this. It's not a red challenge, so we don't suffer a heart. If failed, attach this to Vainglory.
Okay, that's bad.
That is bad, but what do you do? So now you're doing this, aren't you?
I have no choice.
How about second consumed? We'll be fine.
We were doing so well.
We'll be fine.
Sure. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. We gotta kill that red thing, huh?
Let's go. Well,
Wow,
we don't have to, but
terrible.
we should. Let me see if I can help.
Oh, I can help you when you do that.
How about that?
Way better if I help
I
you.
do.
When I help you.
Sure.
So what else is there? It failed, huh? Oh yeah, that's not. I can't play this card though.
Whoops.
Wow, that's too bad. So then over here, -2 cards. Dang. Oh.
I mean, the failure on this is not horrible, depending on what she is. Sometimes she gets stronger with attached, sometimes she does not.
I mean, I have a really cool card that allows me to just discard a challenge if we want to do it.
Nice. I like the delve. I hate the punishment, the penalty.
I hate all of the penalties on all of it. Oh. Yeah, that's last. That's what I was looking for before.
This is not good for me, by the way.
This is terrible.
I mean, I very well might have to.
I can just discard the maze. Losing 2 cards is terrible.
Can't help you with that.
All right, I'm gonna discard this at the start of my turn to discard a challenge. It's gonna be the maze.
It's gonna be the maze, and then
It doesn't refill.
nope, you discarded. That's this. What discard at the start of your turn? Still the start of your turn. If you did not want to do that, we can revisit that. But you're still up to bat.
I don't want to be up to bat.
I can't help you with that.
Okay. Obstacle. Oh. Well, we could just fail the blue one.
calculated risk. I'm potentially for it. Now, if both of these come out and they're red, it's instant 2 damage, but nothing we could do. And then after this action, somebody's drawing 2.
Yep.
All right. This is an obstacle. All right. Well, that's 2 more. It instead of it being if you fail a combat, ignore the penalty. That would have been nice, but no, that doesn't happen. So you need perfect. Oh, I don't think I need to even worry about it because a failure is a failure. Don't worry. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
So 2, and it doesn't matter because you couldn't have done it anyway. You've been close on this. I mean, closer. So you lose this. You get to
2 cards.
Potentially. So that's attached.
Unless you want the 2 cards, you can have the 2 cards.
I guess it depends on what comes out.
You take the cards.
I will shuffle up. I probably should not for one big reason. Because I will reset my deck, and I don't want to reset my deck yet. Okay. Because of reasons.
Okay.
There are reasons why I don't want to reset my deck.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played my card that resets those.
Yeah.
Unicorn, Watching Glass. All other challenges have +1 difficulty. Yikes. But hey, no penalty.
With a 7 up. That's bad.
That's true.
Unless it's a misprint.
No, I don't think so.
I say we just leave that and make everything 1 harder. All right, I can help you with that red one. So
Not doing the red one.
Oh no.
I guess I can. I was going to do the unicorn, but how about this? Can you help me enough to avoid the 3 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I get 3 shields because that's shield.
And +4.
+4. So that's a total of 6. You sure you want to spend that extra blood vial?
That's fine.
Alternatively, you've got to ignore any damage you suffer this turn. Bless you. All right, rolling needing 2. I got 1 and triple blue. So you can just save that for next time. We block all the damage. And I can take that out with no roll, no nothing next turn.
Well, no, it's actually a +1, right?
Yes, I can take it out with a 1 roll. You're correct.
Okay,
So I needed 2 more. I don't feel so bad now.
This.
Oh, discard after failing a challenge to get rid of one of those.
Okay.
How about a consumed?
Sounds better.
I'm going to shuffle these up. How about accept the blow? Before attempting a challenge, suffer the penalty as though you had failed it. I
got a shield.
Oh, you do have a shield. How about that? Still at 5. Having a little bit of life here is really going to make things easier. I didn't even give you your help. You didn't need the help. You have exactly 8.
Yeah.
So that's good. Woo! That was close. All right. 1 here. Great Stag. Any other challenge that deals damage deals an additional damage. Oh boy.
That one's terrible.
Oh boy. hell? Poop nuggets. Well, that's not going to deal, probably not going to deal damage to me. He says. Take out the beast
Yeah, I think
and
so.
take the roll.
I don't have anything to play.
No, I'll just take the roll. If I lose 3, it's just what was in the cards.
Wow.
How about I roll 3?
Yep. Oh, good.
So it did not do damage to me. I did damage to it. 4 delve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting to the bottom. Dealing out a red. If you fail Deadly Rose, suffer 2 extra damage for every other combat, of which there is one.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna do. I guess I'll do that.
How about Aftershock? After this action, choose another challenge. For every shield you discard, add 2 progress to the challenge. That is a combat. I can give
one
you a
heart,
whopping
so
1.
Not bad.
All right, you got to get perfect.
I knew I wouldn't.
You didn't get any,
No.
but that is 3. And do you want to discard any or no?
No.
All right, that's fine. Because I can go after the Great Stag. Oh, that was 1 heart, wasn't it?
Yeah, we should lose a heart.
We should lose a heart. So, down to 7. I can go after it. Or I can go after Deadly Rose and... No, I probably shouldn't do that.
I mean, that almost. I can make it a surefire thing by playing a card.
Well, I mean, I need 1 more. I'm currently at 6.
Right. So I can just do it.
Okay. So that is it. Wow, it's a 4.
But it's a dumb roll.
Yes, you sometimes. I mean, it could be good. Anyway, we delve a whopping 2. Not a lot. It is something. How about Masterpiece? I'm glad it's not Deadly Rose.
Yeah,
When rolling for this challenge, the light is worth 2 and dark is -1. So you must roll.
perfect.
This is bad.
There's no obstacles.
Nope.
So, blah.
No obstacles.
I think I'm gonna try for Masterpiece.
Okay.
Or should I just go for the Deadly Rose? I won't be able to get either of them, so it's just a matter of what do we want to put stuff on.
So
What do we want to put on? Which one?
Okay. I don't think you should fail Deadly Rose because that's 4 damage.
Okay, so
It's a 10 hit, 4 damage. Do you have any green?
I have a dual card, so it could be used on green or
Could
red.
be used on red. Got it.
I don't think winning this is a good idea. I think
I didn't say winning it. I said just to do it, just to waste time. This is a 2. I got no help. It's a 2. We lose 1 damage instead of 4.
I got the good symbol.
You got the good symbol. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that was good.
3, 4, 5. It's halfway there.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer. And me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to show you some fun stuff. I'm going to do Watching Glass. There's a reason for this. It might be because I can't do anything else. And I'm going to get to draw cards after the fact. So that is a total of 2. Plus 1 is 3. And draw 2 cards. 1. I do have that card in here now. So I'm not upset that I have to shuffle now. Y'all are very quiet over there. Y'all haven't said anything all game. Boom. Now can I help?
All right, my last card, which is great.
What?
Go here.
Oh, wow. If played as the last card, draw a new hand without gaining a exhaust. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 2 more.
Well, I also have to roll
Plus
this
awesomeness.
thing, so
Which means
I might as well just roll it.
okay.
I'm either gonna do it or not. Your card isn't necessarily gonna help one way or the other.
Except by giving you points.
Yeah, but if I roll a bad thing, it's -2, right?
1.
Oh, 1. Right. Yeah, sure.
It's whatever you want to do.
No, it's up to you.
No, it's up to you.
I'm getting a new hand next turn anyway, so.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're getting a new hand. If you miss, not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking.
Because especially since it doesn't matter if you miss.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you miss. I'm ready for it. How about 0? Different.
Yep.
So that's 3, 6, 8.
Yep. And I get a new hand of cards.
Seems good. We've got 4 cards in here, which I know what some of them are.
Terrible.
Yeah. Watch your different cards here.
Yep. Oh,
What?
I got the perfect thing. If you let me complete that, we'll be done with that. So if you just do something
different.
that will complete our well.
That will what?
It will. If I can end this,
It will
complete our well.
So to do nothing-ish.
Basically, yes.
I am going after Watching Glass.
Which you don't have to spend a card if you don't want to.
Yeah, you're right.
You add.
I had 2. One for me and one for the light.
So I have
Right.
this.
Flickers. If you complete the challenge you're attempting, 3 and 3 is 6. And that will delve to the bottom and we can't replace.
I could technically lose, but
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could technically lose.
If I roll a darkness.
You are correct. Oh. I could have done it.
I know, but this gives us a plus.
That gives me a +1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Could have done it.
I didn't realize that.
Could have done it. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So it does a little matter, but not really. So that goes to me. This comes off. We delve 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We try to draw and we cannot.
Okay.
Boom. These disappear. We're done with these. We move on to these. It does not matter where these are.
Oh, you should show those on camera. They're so cool. They're shiny.
They are shiny cards.
Yeah,
you can, when it hits the light just right, you can, no, not there, because that's the whole card. Did you see the little flicker when it hit just right?
The little flickers?
Yeah, it sort of flicker a little bit. This is a little bit shiny.
The little flickers?
No, this is also a little flickers, except it doesn't flicker like that. So we have Grace, Beauty, Spidery Legs, and the Handmaids. Now, all of these over here currently allow the immunities to happen and will cause the vulnerabilities when you flip them. The Handmaids is different. If you would ever place 5 or more progress on Vainglory, you put it there instead. So you can never make big progress on Vainglory while the handmaids are up. So, with Vainglory, we now flip this, I do believe. Is that correct? I believe this is correct. Flip the master face up, retrieve the 4 gauntlet cards. So, our Vainglory is a 12 challenge. If, when completed, there are any cards attached to Vainglory, discard 1 and reset the challenge. Guess what? We have exactly 1 card under Vainglory. So we have to kill 12 twice. And every time you roll darkness, hey, lose a heart.
Okay.
All right.
That's too bad. Oh, that's every time? Every time? Or just when you're fighting Sea of Dreams?
When you're fighting Sea of Dreams Vainglory.
Okay.
When you roll darkness, you...
Yeah, okay.
Fairly sure that is the case. Yes, you will suffer the penalty if only when you're going after that master.
Okay. Cool. Well, do what's good.
Sleep type, my sweets. Is it me? It is me, I think. If you discard a challenge, suffer 1 health. If you discard a challenge, suffer 2 health. If you fail spidery legs, discard a card at random. And this is also, it's 1 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage. So, let's start off doing this. If I fail a combat, ignore the penalty. Hey, guess what? This is a combat.
Yeah.
They're all combats.
Yeah.
Now, I could attack her, but she's immune to every color currently. So my hope is to kill Beauty, and then we can get into Vainglory. So, currently 2. We're just going for it, yes? 3, 4, 5. How about 5? I take a damage, but I ignore the penalty. Whee! All right. After this action, unless your thing is empty, you can return it to your hand. We are currently at 7. I should probably not.
Yeah.
And you get 8 total.
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We take 1 life damage. All right. Well, there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's to attack Beauty with no cards.
I mean, seems good, right?
Seems like the plan. We remove these. We flip this over. Vainglory is now vulnerable to green actions.
I guess what I'm going to
I guess what?
Okay. I think. Nice.
You think?
All right, I'm going to attack her.
Yes, with a 3 and +2 for every shield. Now, keep in mind, if you do +2, the 5 will definitely hit the handmaids.
Oh, because we don't want to go over 5.
That's fine. As soon as this thing hits 13, she's done.
Maybe I should go for that instead. Sure, I'm going to do this.
Okay. Now, you will take a damage for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean...
But after the action, you also draw 2 cards, which
right.
is going to extend things for you.
Yeah.
Sure. So, starting off with 3. And 1 is 4.
It's terrible.
And you take 1 damage because you have 1 shield. Down to 5.
Yep. And I draw 2 cards.
It's going to be a hard fight to get through to her. We're going to give it a shot.
That's why I'm trying to kill that card.
All right. How about a 3?
Well, it's plus. Oh, yeah. That's
no plus.
right.
Because this is a a help. I could
Yeah.
probably save that for you, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Well, no, there's a reason. There's a reason for not doing that. There's a big reason for not doing that. So, 3. Or I just attempt a green challenge with no green cards.
You don't have any blue.
Guess what?
Guess what? No.
All right, 3 and 4 minus a life. But it's 4, which means
It goes there.
4 on her. Not the worst thing, because 5 or more go here. Oh, all right. I'm down to 1, which is fine. Possibly we've got to deal with this a little bit in a minute. You're getting a little low
I got tons of cards.
compared to me. Oh, yeah, you're not low. You got 6. Thought you had like 3.
I have 7.
Whoa, I thought you had 3. That's good.
I'm gonna go for the Sea of Dreams with my.
Sea of Dreams is 2. After this action, you can turn it to your hand. So currently, you're out of 2. 3, 4.
And a
the-
life.
What's wrong with that? It's 4.
Yeah, that's what I want, but I wanted it to not be the life.
Well, yeah. All right, this might be spectacular. That's 3 and 3 if attempting a challenge with at least 2 progress on it. That's 6.
It's gonna hit this thing, right?
That's 6.
Yeah, yeah.
That's still 6.
Okay.
You got anything for me? That's currently 10. I'm going to have to roll 3 green hits. Which could happen.
No.
Don't have to. We can almost do
Do
it.
2?
What?
2?
You want to give me 2? All right, that's 3, 6, 8. I actually need just what, 1 more to kill her?
Yeah.
How about 2 more? So that's total of 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 14. My handmaids. Oh, it's curtain call for you next, you wretches, is what that says. Now we can put all sorts of things on her. She is currently at 8 of 12.
But even if we went to 12, the whatever after that is not going to get counted
It
towards
will
the
not.
next. So that's we just want to hit.
You will
4.
complete her. You want to hit 4.
All right.
I have no cards, too.
I'm going to do that.
All right, that's 10.
Yeah.
All right. And then 11 in darkness.
Oh.
You're the darkness queen for sure. So that's 11. I now must do it because I have no cards. If there are ever 3 copies of Consumed, that's number 2. I did shuffle. I think I go to Vainglory.
And just roll.
And just roll.
Yeah. Because you'll get 1 on it no matter what. I mean.
I think I just roll. And nothing because, well, I do have to roll the darkness die. Yeah. Just for the life. Well, that's not good news. We're down to 1.
Okay, okay.
Last little drippy drop.
But we just need 12.
Now she's up to 12.
All right, I can do it. Maybe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe. I might need help.
I've got some helps.
All right, this.
Yes, that is 3 going up against Sea of Dreams. Yes?
Yes.
So 3 plus 2 for each shield you discard. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. $13.
So what happens if I roll?
Actually,
darkness?
I should just do 11. If you roll darkness, then we take the penalty. I'm assuming. Let me look. No. Actually, when you attempt the challenge on the Master's card and fail to complete it, you don't always suffer its penalty. So I'm not certain that I did
lose a life. Okay.
Because I completed it. So let me go ahead and do that just so we're sure it's 13.
Yeah.
And then you roll. I wish you had another shield there.
That would have been great.
Oh, no, but I don't know how that works. Oh, yeah, lose a shield because you rolled the thing. So.
Of course.
So, well, that's the question. Did we win or not? We have 13. 16. We have 16.
Exactly. Of course.
You only suffer the penalty if you also roll. Well, that is a question. I think we will look on the geek on that. That is, I'm not quite certain. Oh, wait a second. On the Hydra? No, that was something different. Let me see. Kinfire Delve. Let's find out. I don't easily see the answer. Forums? There are 54. Let me look.
Sea of Dreams.
No, it's any of them. The reason I say that is all of them have something if you hit darkness. But it's not clear. It says when you attempt it and fail to complete it. I would say you completed it.
I would also agree that we did complete it.
Vainglory's penalty. This is probably it. It functions the same as penalties on other challenges. Technically, we should have two
because
and a complete.
Right.
So I think that
I think we win.
Actually, I think that's actually the win.
Cool.
And that is Kinfire Delve, Vainglory's Grotto. We almost lost. Here are the other two. I'm going to show. If this is rough, whenever you roll the darkness, you get an extra exhaust.
Yeah, that's not great.
That's not great.
That's not great.
And it's a 21. Plus 3 difficulty for every card attached to her, too. And the other one is an 18. So we got the weakest one, but it really wasn't. It was a 24.
It was a 24.
This 18 is if failed and darkness is rolled, turn a face down challenge face up again. That's the one we played with before.
That was hard.
So you choose one of those colors and make it not immune, or the handmaiden. If the handmaiden is the only thing down, for sure, you'd have to turn her back up.
Yeah.
And that's never good.
That's really hard.
Yeah, that seems super fun. I played the same character twice. Steph normally goes for, doing different characters. She liked her character so much, she played it a second time.
I like my character.
Yeah. I think you love your character.
I like that they're very different.
The next weakness, consumed.
Yeah.
That's the third. That would have been.
Like that one card patience because it comes back to your hand every time. So it's like
I have one.
Gonna run out of cards.
I have one just like that, but it's red.
Okay.
So the decks are not symmetrical.
Which is good.
They are
of each other pretty well, actually.
They really do.
So these two particularly go well together. I'm sure you can mix and match characters between like the different Delve games, but they're designed this way for a reason, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I like it. I think it's pretty good.
Yep. So if you enjoy cooperative dungeon crawlers, this is a good hit.
Yeah.
So check out Kinfire Delve, Vainglory's Grotto, and the other ones if they are already out. There are multiple of these Delve boxes. So I think 3 of them currently.
Yeah, I think there's 3 of them.
3 of them at least on BGG.
Or coming, if not.
Or coming, yeah.
So definitely worth checking out. Small box, big game.
You know what else is worth checking out?
Kinfire Chronicles.
Yes, absolutely. That's not what I was going to say, but yes, Kinfire Chronicles 100%. So check that out as well from Incredible Dream. But you know what else is worth checking out?
My YouTube channel.
That's right.
That's right.
Where we have 1,300 or so
lots of videos,
teaches and playthroughs.
Yes.
Because we play all the games here. And so check out the YouTube channel at Board Gamer Steph, or you can come join us on Twitch and be a part of the chat, which has been strangely silent tonight. And you can join us on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 5 p.m. Central on twitch.tv/BoardGamerStaff, where we play 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch where we play
all the games. And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.